I know some of y'all have already figured it out, but YouTube doesn't want black YouTube channels up, especially those who don't go around acting like a fool. And what I mean by acting like a fool is shaking their ass, playing to outdated stereotypes, showing violence, or allowing people to mock them. Okay? Now, those of us out here who channels are getting false flag taken down, I've told y'all, another brother and sister, it's a way we can combat this. Make multiple channels. Now, I know they say you can't, but you can. And then also, when you put your material up, make sure you copy your material. Write names down, write dates down. There's ways we can go after this company. Remember, Google is a publicly traded company. They do a lot of advertising with a lot of people. Major Hollywood studios, major companies. I mean, think about it. Just think about all the people that advertise and all the things they do. I've also noticed something else. When blacks put up, let's say for instance, if you use music, and say for instance, it's just music playing in the background, and I'm talking about when I mean the background, say you got the radio on, they sit there and say you violated something because they don't want you to promote your stuff. They don't want you to get your videos out. So that's a way of blocking your videos. Have y'all not noticed that most of black videos don't even get promoted anymore? It's hard to find our videos if you don't happen to go around looking for a certain person or no other subscribers, you're messed up. But what hurts the most is that our own people are aiding in this. Because you don't like a topic, make your own videos. But see, I shouldn't be too surprised. This has been going on for hundreds of years. We've got people who hate the fact that another brother or sister may have an opinion that people may actually agree with or people may enjoy going to their channels. You got some YouTubers are constantly putting up, sending messages. And then, like I said, half the videos that I've video captured, I don't put up because I'm just making a note. I'm just waiting because when it comes that time, when you pull that trigger, and I'm telling you, we got the power. We can do it. YouTube got a lot of explaining to do. They don't want, and people say, well, go to another channel. Go to another site. Yeah, we can do that. But as I said before, YouTube is the most popular. YouTube is like NBC, ABC, CBS, the cable networks, PBS, or one of the local affiliates that everybody watch. When they show video or something, they go right to YouTube. They don't go to these other tube-like sites. This is another way they want to control the media. Think about it. NBC, ABC, CBS. There's no shows that show black families. If it is, it's a comedy, or we on there, we're supporting and we playing a Coonan-like character. MSNBC, CNN, where's the black primetime host shows at? If they do put a black person on, it's a fill-in. And if they do give a primetime host a show, people start bitching and making fun of them. This is why I say we got to put our foot down. And those black YouTubers, when you don't realize that every time you guys false flag, it's a database. Okay? It is a database. They have a system. They keep records too. All they got to do is have somebody go from the courts, go subpoena, say, hey, Google, YouTube, you guys have a high number of false flagging going to black YouTubers. Why is that? Then on top of that, why is it that the age-restricted videos, it should be age-restricted, not age-restricted? Why is it that when somebody can take somebody's image without their permission and you false flag it, it's still up? I'm not false flagging, excuse me. Flag. It's different between me flagging something and false flagging. But our own people out here doing this. We got people out here in the community are mad because you're talking about issues that we supposed to be addressing. I've seen videos with black people saying, black YouTubers, y'all gotta just give the poor white folk alone. There's some good white folk out there. And then when a brother like myself make a video pointing out something, saying that one or two people may be really good, y'all lump me or those other brothers and sisters in the same group because they've said something. Some of y'all gotta watch these videos closely. Listen to what they're saying before y'all leave a comment or vote down. Or start saying, I'm just gonna flag videos because I don't like this person. Then y'all out here saying vulgar language, using typing stuff. Y'all don't realize these kids, and I know I swear in my videos, and I try not to. But some of the language y'all use is just ridiculous. We're out here fighting each other. Everybody's getting a big ha-ha at us. I remember when I first started coming on YouTube. I remember when I first discovered YouTube, I was in Iraq. I was in a war zone, and YouTube used to be fun. People used to sit there and put videos up of old TV show, cartoons, commercials, talking family trips and stuff, talk about, the embarrassing moments. They became very racist and very extremely political. Then we turned to this gender thing. And I'm going to tell y'all something. It was sisters with the help of white men and white women that kicked this shit off. This is why back on my other channels, I was talking about trolls. And I kept warning y'all. Some of y'all got offended. I'm like, y'all don't understand, man. Y'all not watching patterns around here. Every black person is hitting their channel getting hit. And you don't think YouTube should understand? Like, wait a minute. Why is this person's channel keep getting flagged? YouTube don't watch the videos because nothing inappropriate. I read the guidelines, the rules. I mean, you got one brother, his channel is getting hit hard because he told his other YouTuber to stop fucking around. Now, every time he puts a channel up, it's getting knocked down. Now they going to people who haven't even said nothing to them. Now they getting hit. And I'm saying, at first I would say, man, it's just white folk doing this. No, they're getting help for some people that look just like you and I. Don't y'all realize once y'all shutting your own people out of something, but guess what? There's no surprise to me. We got Supreme Court justice that votes against his own people all the time. We got black millionaires in Hollywood that sell their people out all the time. This is why I say if you're going to talk about racism, you got to talk about it all, the effects for everybody. See, y'all think racism is just somebody don't like cause your skin. No, it's a little bit more involved than that. Here it is, you have brothers and sisters out here that have been on YouTube were making money off their channels. They was getting views like that. But YouTube is too easy for another person to have control. I mean, here it is. Let me give you an example. There's been some videos of me that people put up that have been very insulting, and also very childish. I said, let them people have their videos up. Because guess what? People that come by are going to look at my video, and they're going to look at their video, and they're going to make their decisions. But then those very people that put the videos up kept coming to my channel, just kept starting stuff, creating false channels. You report them to YouTube. YouTube does nothing to them. I was getting death threats, and YouTube cannot deny it. This one person, what's his name? Southern Comfort, was saying, I'm going to kill you, do all kinds of shit. And I'm like, I'm reporting it to YouTube. YouTube letting this person's channel stay up. And I'm like, damn, you got them dead to rights. But see, what YouTube does, they don't want us to have a voice. But I guarantee if I said something derogatory about a Jewish person, they would take me down so fast. I've seen it happen. Here it is, whether you agree with black YouTube videos or not, those who actually try to talk about certain subjects, man, y'all shouldn't let them be taken down like that. There was some sisters out here was putting up videos, consistent videos, talking about the issues in our community. They got hit hard. It seems like anytime you talk about anything positive and you calling out question behavior, people want to protect dumb behavior. That should be a red flag for you guys. Why would they want you to constantly be miserable or live a certain way? Here it is this week, this past month. It's been a month now since it started getting real consistently warm in the Chicagoland area. Every weekend somebody's getting shot and killed. And they're usually underage. And they're young black boys. And I'm sitting there saying, you know what? This shit just can't be random. This shit just can't be random. Because it's always around the same age. And a lot of these times these kids are at home. They're in their front yard. Or they're in the backyard. Or they're in a car with their friends or family. And they're getting shot down. I'm like, I don't get this. We are systematically being picked off, and the people that seem to be the ones who are the most productive or could be the most productive, they getting their lives taken away, or their voices being silenced. Some of y'all don't understand. Y'all aiding the enemy who want to see us not just back in chains, but 6 feet under in some cases. We got brothers and sisters getting shot left and right, not just by other brothers and sisters, by people outside of the community. And you got people out here on YouTube defending them. Look what Jay-Z, look what Jay-Z and Kanye and what's his name? Ice-T and Nas and the rest of them did. They defended a white woman using the word nigger. Then they said, well, it's in the song. Well, guess what? It was in a song that Michael Jackson used. Jew me, sue me, everybody do me, kick me, kike me, don't you black and white me. And he was basically taking up for the Jewish community. But he used their word and they went after him. He had to edit it. Why did that song have to be edited? But the ones that's calling you niggas and bitches and whores and coons and jungle bunnies and sluts, that's still acceptable. See, they're not going to allow you to talk about them, or even if you defending them or just giving a history lesson. It was either last year or the year before last. I think it was last year. It was probably last year. Minister Farrakhan was going to Philadelphia to speak. And it was going with Bev Smith. If y'all remember Bev Smith, she used to have a show. She's come on BET back in the day, right? And they was going to talk about the crime and the jobs and what we need to do to get our shit in order. You know, the Jewish community came out and got mad at black people for just inviting them, like, you guys should not have them speak. How dare you tell us what we can't speak about? Same thing with the Mexican community, the gay community, the white women, white men. You guys shouldn't listen to him. You should listen to... Wait a minute. How dare you? This is why a lot of y'all don't realize y'all have been conditioned to have the slave mind, because other people have told us what we should talk about, how we should react. And what do? Yeah, boss. Yeah, Reverend Wright. Yeah, he racist. Yeah, boss. Yeah, boss. Yeah. Harvey. Yeah, I ain't gonna listen to him. He racist. Ain't never advocated anything like those things, but they say it and y'all believe it. Then y'all worship Hollywood, black men and women in Hollywood and business who have nothing to do with us, but constantly taking our dollars away. I won't see a brother and sister come out here and make a song and put a picture of Gwyneth Paltrow and her late father, Bruce Paltrow, and then make fun of him being dead and see how people say insensitive that is. But black people died because of that word nigger. When blacks were hung and lynched and churches put on fire or shot down, people yell the word nigger. When people get fired, they get yelled nigger. I told y'all the story when I went to Enterprise and a white woman called me a nigger and then turned around and lied and said I threatened her. So don't tell me that these things don't affect us or don't bother us. But when you got your own people out here aiding into these people trying to shut us down, and you know why? And you know why they're hitting us hard? It's election season. They don't want us. They don't want to take a chance that some of us might start networking and say, you know what? We may not agree with everything President Obama do, but considering what's going on, what's being said, let's go out here and vote for him. Let's mobilize. They don't want that. That's why they went after Acorn. That's why they're going after Attorney General Eric Holder. He's trying to fight voter suppression. A lot of y'all don't watch your news. A lot of y'all don't know y'all history. But a lot of y'all out here have embraced a mindset that if you look like me, you're my enemy. I'm not your enemy. See, I can get white folks coming here doing that shit. But YouTube and these other internet sites allow people to say the most hateful things about us, and then when they get in trouble, they want us to come stand with them. They want to quote our leaders. They want to make comparisons. All these videos out here that's disrespecting black women. Why ain't sisters out there hitting those videos? Why y'all hitting black men? Because y'all been conditioned to go after black men. Brothers, all these videos out here talking about black women. Why aren't y'all going out there and say, hey, y'all not going to talk about our women? And the women, same thing for black women with black men. They talking about us. Y'all not gonna talk about our men. If we got issues, let us work that shit out among ourselves. But no. We love being divided. Like I said, right now, we can bring Google to its knees. Major corporations advertise with them. Google is a public traded company. Remember, YouTube didn't start out as a Google company. It was a private company. 2 guys created it, then sold it. We helped make YouTube what it is. And by us going on YouTube, making YouTube money, it's making Google money. But they don't want a black person to speak. As long as we cooning and buffooning, they love it. This is why the booty shaking videos are up in the millions of hits. That's why, and then the week before last, you got a brother gets mad at me because I point out how people manipulate our images. And he gets mad at me instead of saying, yo, man, I see what they're doing. He turns around and wanted to get mad at me because I was calling out a white woman. Obviously, she was racist, because for her to be that slick, take a video with a sister shaking her ass, but she shouldn't be doing out here in public. It's a time and place for that shit. And spikes her image in it. You knew what she was on. But instead of a bunch of brothers saying, he's right. Video gets flagged. Then when I point out those black men and black women who was out there defending Gwyneth Paltrow, that video got flagged. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Don't y'all see they don't want us to wake up? And some of y'all are running away from YouTube. That's what they want you to do. Me and some other brothers have met with each other and we said, y'all mirror channels. Let's start having this truthful discussion. Let's start talking about serious things. What's the sister by the name Cerebral Madness? She put a video up about business. And then she came back and asked why her channel didn't get a lot of views about business. And I was going to leave a comment. I said, nah, I address in the video. And if she's watching this video, if anybody who's subscribed, let her know this. The reason why your channel, just like when I was talking about business and getting a lot of hits, is because we have been conditioned not to be business-like. We've just been conditioned to be consumers. There was a time where it was nothing but black business in our community. I remember when I was a little kid, you can go see a corner store. It was a black man, a black woman, their family owned it. Restaurants, dry cleaners, car washes, lawn care, lawyers, doctors. But what do? This is why I say when y'all talk about us standing together, other people of color, we're fools. Now, I've pointed out that these people are part of us. They come from us. Just like white people come from us. And reason people say, oh, you trying to lump us. No. I'm trying to point out something. How self-hatred and opportunism can fuck up people up. Now, I'm not saying all white people are racist. I'm not saying anybody outside or don't identify himself as black is racist or unnecessarily our friends. I'm just telling everybody you need to understand your history and understand there's a reason why our channels and these different websites we have are getting crashed or we're not getting the viewers. This is why I get so upset with some of our brothers and sisters when they go work for these Fortune 500 companies. They think they arrived. No, you're nothing to keep people off balance. I can tell who's doing what out here on YouTube. And some of the people, they let you know they doing it. We fighting too many fucking battles. Like right now, if we want to end crime or we want to get business back in our community, we could do it if we put our petty differences aside. But what we did is we let those brothers and sisters who don't give a damn or who don't want to know anything or who are just perfectly content living their life the way they live it, we let them become the face and voice of our community. You got people who ain't never been nowhere. They think, oh, I've been downstate somewhere. Or I've been to Arkansas, Mississippi, or Georgia. I traveled. Have you traveled the world? Have you gone out into different communities? Have you observed how people act? Have you observed what people do when they come into your community? No, y'all haven't. Because if y'all have, y'all wouldn't do the things y'all do. Some of y'all get really pissed off at some of the video commentaries that I and others put up. Because you know why? I'm putting the mirror up. And sometimes people catch themselves in that reflection and they get really upset. Like I said, to those brothers and sisters that came at me inappropriate, I forgive y'all. I ain't forget, but I forgive y'all because y'all have a mindset of a slave. Y'all got the Willie Lynch syndrome all dripping all over you. Y'all the ones who will sit back, will cut your own brother and sister, then the very people you ate will turn around and then shoot your ass down. And if you survive it, you call back the community. I just can't believe how evil they are. Why do they do this to me? A lot of y'all have a turncoat mentality. Y'all sit back, y'all talk about other black YouTuber channels, and then you come over and say, hey, Harvey Superboy, I love your channel. You telling the truth. Then go back to a person that have insulted me or who you know ain't got no redeeming value. Yeah, I hate that Harvey Superboy. He think he know everything. I never said that. That's your interpretation. That's your pettiness. That's your weak-mindedness. If you don't like what I say, you get it's cameras. These cameras are cheap now. You can go to Family Dollar or Dollar Bill and get cheap video cameras now, okay? You can go to Walgreens and get cheap video cameras. Or when you get your laptop or your desktop, a lot of them are programmed into them now. Once you do that, then put your own videos up. But when you sit here and falsify your own people videos, or you go back starting shit among other black YouTubes, everybody like, you know what? These niggers, they doing our work for us. You don't think the Klan, the neo-Nazis, and the white supremacists are sitting back there saying, you know what? We had it wrong. We should just let them. We should just told them it was integrated. Told them they can go wherever they want, and then take resources from them and watch them turn on each other. And we've been doing that shit for the last 25 to 30 years. We turned on each other. Here it is. You got brothers and sisters on the west and south side of Chicago. They won't step outside their boundary and cross into these suburban areas and fuck around. Even though the suburban police don't have the police department or the capacity that the Chicago police department have. They won't go out there. They big, bad, and tough. They won't go out there and terrorize others, but you'll terrorize your own. Or you allow others to come to our community, you won't say nothing. Like every time a brother gets shot down in our community, it's not by the hands of another brother or sister. And y'all notice, go around the country, people walk in and out of our community, we don't say nothing. How the drugs get in our community? How the guns get in our community? How the alcohols get in our community? Because we allow it. Because they're weak-minded black men and black women and black children that say, hey, come on, I sell it. I don't have a problem with a person having a gun in their home for protection. I don't have a problem with a person having a gun. They're going out hunting. If they're doing it for actually they're gonna hunt the food down, do what they're gonna do, kill it and eat, cook it up. But you out there just shooting shit just to be shooting shit. No, I got issue with that. Like I did a video saying a while back. I remember my first channel. I said, you know what? Maybe these police departments are understaffed. New York is 3 times bigger than Chicago. And they got their crime under control. Now people say, well, that stop and frisk. Well, you know what? That's above and beyond. But I'm going to tell you something. Please know who's doing what. I said, let's bring the military and the National Guard and can help out. Oh, Harvey, man, you telling people to kill your own people? No. That's not what I'm saying. It can free police officers up or have people who are trained to go and raid and do these things. They can go and take care of business. Because a lot of the weapons are coming out of these foreign restaurants and stores, these wig shops. Y'all know, we've seen it. When you got little boys and little girls who look disheveled hanging around restaurants, and you know they can't obviously buy the food or stores or wig shops or nail shops, you know something is up. Why are you hanging around a place if you don't have no money? Why are you hanging around a place if you already bought what you bought? Get your shit and keep moving. I remember me and my brother, when we was in high school. We met this guy at the gas station. You got job? If you need job, I hire you. What do you want us to do? What, stock up stuff? No. I want you to stand here and watch people. You stand outside, you stand inside. Huh? You make sure nobody comes in doing nothing right here. Wait a minute. I ain't getting shot. You asked me to play security. No, I knew exactly what he was saying. He thought that we were little gang bangers. And maybe if the 5-0 and them was coming, we're like, yo, man, hide this shit. Because they had guns up in this place. We saw it. And we told our parents said, don't go back down there. Because the area was starting to change. They come into our community and purposely take the resources out and destroy our community. Instead of us sitting there saying, damn, man, why am I going to spend my money at that Arab dude who's selling catfish when the brother down the street selling catfish and it's better? Hey, I might have to pay a few more dollars. And the reason why, because they don't want the brother making money. When they go buy it, they give him a different price. There's a sister got a hair beauty supply shop or a beauty salon. Hey, mama, instead of taking your daughter down to the Asians, take them down to the sister. You might have to pay a little bit more because, as I said before, overhead is charged a little bit different. If you get a brother and a sister a chance to get their business rolling, eventually they're gonna knock their prices down. But we don't think that way. We think the white man, the Asian man, the Arab, the Hindu, the Native American, anybody else, water is colder than ours. We got a lot of self-hate issues out here. And as soon as I put a video up talking about it, knows all the votes, it get voted down real quick because nobody want to hear you talk about that. So that tells you right there there's some truth into what I and so many others are saying. Because other than that, they wouldn't even vote it down, right? Think about it. Really think about it. There are sisters and brothers out here saying, yo, man, why are we fighting each other? Our channels are getting hit hard. So we put a video up showing black unity. Man, people get mad. Then you got brothers and sisters out here openly saying they can false flagging brothers and sisters video. They ain't hiding the image. They actually on camera. Then they go put up another video. I don't have time for it. I'm not doing it. You shouldn't say stuff. Wait a minute. I told y'all worry about people like Alan West and Herman Cain and Clarence Thomas. We got those people walking around us, right in our communities right now. You see, some of y'all don't realize y'all got power in y'all pockets and your purse and in your mouth. This is why they're hitting our websites, YouTube channels. They don't want you to speak. They're afraid that you're going to wake somebody up. And guess what? Their brothers and sisters that came to my channel, they follow me like, hey, Harvey, man, we got here. You kicking it. You kicking that knowledge. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's flattering and all. But I'm putting this stuff out because I think these things that we need to be talking about. And when people read those comments or hear people put on videos mentioning a certain YouTuber name, they get mad. What that nigga think he on? I never get this one brother, and I ain't gonna name his name. I ain't gonna give him no more views. And it's not who y'all think I'm talking about. One day he just stopped getting mad at me because I was talking about black unity and stuff. I mean, he came in out of pocket. I said, brother, what have I done to you? I just don't like it when you talk about unity. Fuck unity. Think about yourself. No, you think about yourself. Don't tell me what the fuck I need to be talking about. If you want to have a slave mind, you want to live your life with nothing, then you do what you do. Don't tell another person what they shouldn't say. There's people out here who are racist. I know they're racist. Let them be. Let them stay over there. I'm not out here trying to convince them to like me or love us. They want to be evil. They want to be short-sighted. Let them be. But when I talk to my brothers and sisters, or those men and women out there who do see the light, who don't have time to have their hatred that their parents had taught them to have, then we can do something together. But my first priority is to my people. But I gotta be honest with you. I gotta call out those rotten apples among us. So when you put a video up or put a comment up, be mindful that there's going to be somebody watching you. And be mindful when you put videos up, there's going to be somebody really watching you. And be mindful to have multiple channels. Be mindful, don't let them run you away. This is why you guys got to network with people. Don't let them divide us. Don't let them divide you. Don't let them scare you. Don't let them punk you. Don't let them think that you're the cause of all your issues. We all have responsibility. It's time to step up.